Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am here with a review of Halloween. This is the continuation of the original Halloween film from 1978, directed by John Carpenter, scored by John Carpenter. This film is directed by David Green, and it is a retcon. So all like the 35 Halloween movies that have happened since Halloween don't exist. This is 40 years to the day of the horrific events that happened in the first film. David Gordon Green, I believe. Danny McBride, who you know from Eastbound and Down, Your Highness, which I wouldn't recommend. They have this team where they keep making cool things, and also Your Highness. Just kidding. I need to give it a second chance. But also, they are a team that make pretty cool ventures, including this Halloween remake. Set in Haddonfield once again. Michael Myers has been locked away in this insane asylum for years and years and years. Laurie Strode, she is alive and not too well. She has been obsessed. She has been traumatized for years, for 40 years, from when her 6 friends were murdered in 1978. Judy Greer portrays her daughter. Toby Huss, Artie, the strongest man in the world. They are husband and wife. Judy is the daughter of Laurie Strode's character, or Laurie, and they have a young daughter who is, trying to deal with traditional teenage stuff in a horror film. Boys and best friends and all that jazz. Well, wouldn't you know it, one day they decide to randomly transfer like 30 insane people, and the bus careens off the road, and they're on the loose. I don't want to spoil the movie. I don't want to ruin a lot of elements. It's that was in the previews. It's pretty fun. It is, it's not like necessarily the scariest movie I've ever seen in my life. Neither is Halloween. Don't get me wrong. I don't scare easily in film. I enjoy it. I appreciate tenseness, and I love gore when it's there. The gore, the merrier. But I appreciate tenseness. I appreciate not relying on shock value scares, which a lot of films do. And there's a little teensy-weensy bit here and there of that, but it's not an overwhelming amount that made me not like it. There was someone in my audience that must have a nervous laughter because they laughed quite a bit and then they started coughing immediately after. It was borderline taking me out of the experience, but I was able to overcome it. I think the direction's really good. I appreciate that they tried to make it feel like through John Carpenter's eyes. I'm sure he had some moments, some words that went through here. I think the movie is really, really, really good. Is it the best horror movie I've ever seen? No, not really. Is there some really cool gore? Absolutely. There's a character's head who gets squished, and it's pretty sweet. I had a great time. I actually got to meet Nick Castle like 2 months ago. I live in Indiana, and they have some horror conventions in Indianapolis. So we drove about 3 hours down there, and I got to meet him. And he's like, make sure you guys see it opening weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it opening weekend, but I saw it today, Halloween, October 31st, and it was pretty cool to see him in there. I know he's not in it he's not Michael the entire film, but he's a good part of it, and he did a really good job. I can't really fault this movie really at all. It feels like a strong continuation. When I heard that they were retconning, meaning deleting like 10 movies, I was on the fence. I'm not going to lie. But I think that they did a pretty good job making this the official sequel to the first film. And I don't see a problem why not doing this. So it's fun. It is more faithful than the Rob Zombie series, which I'm not hating on by any means. You can watch my reviews of those if you want. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. and click on my search bar and type in review, type in Halloween review, and you can see my other reviews of the other movies. Maybe I should go back and rewatch all the Halloweens and just do new reviews. You want me to do that? Let me know. Leave a comment if you have a recommendation for a movie you want me to watch, to check out, to avoid. I love movies. I'm obsessed with movies. They're the bee's knees. So thanks so much for watching my videos, and let's talk movies. I love movies. Have a great one.